Hello everyone, welcome back to our second video tutorial of the usage of the Google Classroom for students. Now in our last tutorial we went through the process of signing into our Gmail account, accessing the Google Classroom tab, joining a class using the code provided by our teacher, and now we are here on our default page, which is our stream page within our classroom. Now, as a student, there are three main options that we will be working with in this Google Classroom. They are stream, classwork, and people. Now, the first selection that we will be identifying or be focusing on rather is the stream area. Now, our stream area is similar to our timeline on an Instagram account, or on our Facebook page it would have been our posting area. So that is basically the purpose of the stream. The stream is to give us updates as to what our teacher has posted, any information, any announcement, notifications, and so forth, as well as other classmates are able to make comments in this area if it is opened by the teacher. Also on the stream area we can see due dates for projects that our teacher assigned. Currently on our left area we have upcoming events, and we realize that there are two dates for upcoming events. So a due date is Monday coming, as well as Tuesday, and it provides what information will be due on those dates, or what assignments will be due on those dates. Now in our main area is where we can see the posts that were made, the dates that they were made, or whether or not they were edited, and so forth. So for instance, we can see that the last thing that was posted in our stream by our teacher was the project 1, and the time that it was posted as well as edited. Now another thing that we can identify here that was posted by our teacher still is that an announcement was made to say that there are classwork materials and assignment which is posted in the classwork area. So in this case we see that the teacher indicated that the classwork is currently uploaded in that section. So the announcement has been made, we're updated on what is taking place and so forth. So we can now move into the classwork area. Once selected, we are brought to the classwork area. Now in this area, we can gain access to our different materials and quizzes provided by our teacher. Now for this area, it currently has a topic called G Suite, and there's a 3 dot which indicates that we can copy the title or the topic title, and for whatever purpose may be submitted to another classmate who currently don't have access at this time. Now our project 1 is located in this application. There is material that is also there, and an assignment 1. Now I am going to go ahead and click on the assignment 1, and once that has been clicked I am able to see the notation that was left by the teacher as well as an attachment of the assignment. Now it says, please see the attachment for assignment 1. Please pay attention to the due date, and it indicates that the teacher made the assigned date for this assignment. So we can go ahead and start working on this assignment as indicated by this area here. Now once I select the assignment 1, it will bring me to the designated area based on the type of attachment that was there, and the option that was there was a Google form. So this assignment seemed to be a quiz, so the indications are there to say that it is required, and it says to enter email account. Again, I'm going to go ahead and fill this out. Requires first and last name as well, so I enter these information and then it begin. So I'm able to see my questions as well as the point that is awarded for each question. So I'm just going to go ahead and read through, make my selections, and then submit this assignment. So it's what app is used to subscribe to channel videos. So I would say YouTube. Which of these would be used for a grade book? I would select Sheets as my response, and it asks for capabilities that comes with sharing a document or item. So 3 from this. And then for the last one, what is the highest amount? I think I am going to go ahead and select a wrong response for this one. So it shows that I have completed these. So I'm now going to go ahead and submit my assignment 1. For this assignment also, it indicates whether or not I want to open my assignment or I want to view my score. For this instance, I'm going to go ahead and select view score. Now for this, on the page it bring me, and then it show the total points that I received. So I got 3 out of 4, and thereabout as a student I can go ahead and easily make the calculations to see what percent that would be. So assignment has been completed. I go ahead and close that. Now material was posted, so I am finished with the assignment area. So I click again on that just to hide the information assigned there. I am going to go ahead and select the material that was posted just to browse through, and it suggests that it is a PowerPoint document, so I can go ahead and select the PowerPoint. Once selected, based on the type of application, so PowerPoint for G Suite, it can be opened using Google Slides. So I can scroll through the PowerPoint that the teacher provided, and once that has been completed, I can return to the classroom. So that material has been covered, so now I can go ahead and complete my project. So I select project, and in this case the teacher gives detail as to what is required, the due date and so forth. So, and rubric was also provided, and it outlined the total points that is awarded for this section. So I will go ahead now and select the rubric. Once selected the rubric, based on the design that the teacher did, I can be able to see how my marks are sectionalized, and from here I can go back to my work to either submit based on what I have completed for my work. So I select the X to exit the rubric. Once that has been completed, I can now go ahead and select the full option that says view assignment. For this section, the view assignment allows me to be able to see both the rubric and the area where I can make submission of my assignment. Now let's say I have completed my assignment, so I can now go ahead and add or create my assignment. In this case, I would select the add or create option. Once that has been completed, it asks where is it that I want to collect this information from. Currently my file is located on my computer, so I will go ahead and select file, and from there I will search through the different areas where I can access files. So I'm going to go ahead and upload, and in this case I select browse. I locate my file, and once I locate my file, I can go ahead and double click or click and then upload. And now my project is being uploaded to my assigned area. So once the loading has been completed, I now will see some changes in the assigned area. My internet is moving a little bit slow, but here we can now see where the assignment was uploaded. Once you realize that your assignment has been attached, then you can go ahead. If it was multiple parts, you can go ahead and select add or create, which will bring you back through the process as to where you will locate your files. Finally, once we have uploaded all our requirements, we can now go ahead and select hand in. Let's say we wanted to make a comment to the teacher to say something was left out. So we can send that message to the teacher and then select the post in that. Also, for the assignment, we can go ahead and hand in once we're finished. Ensure that you select the option for hand in. Again, you will get a pop-up box asking if you would like to submit your project. Then we would select hand in. While that is loaded, we are now able to see that the assignment was submitted, and the option to unsubmit can be selected because we are still within the due date that the teacher provided us with, and as a result we can select the unsubmit if we wanted to make some changes to our assignment. Once we're complete with this project area, we can return to our classroom by selecting the three icons, main menu, which is at the top left, and then we identify the class that we're in. So ours is online class, so I select that and it brings us back to our stream area. So in the class work area, we're there, and as you can see, we currently have a Google Calendar area as well as a Google Drive area. If I click on the Google Calendar area, I can be able to see if there were any postings from my teacher on the calendar that is important, or I can also create a calendar for myself, just a reminder, or to distribute to others. For the class drive folder, however, once I select that, you'll realize that I receive an error message. Reason being is that the class drive folder is only accessible by our teacher or a person that they decided to share the folder with, who can make edits to the folders within that drive. So as a student, we do not have access to the class drive here, as this is the location where our teacher collects our assigned work that was submitted to them and so forth. The view area, which is back on our left, once we click that, we can be able to see the different work, whether we completed the assigned ones or which one are assigned, which returned, which is missing. So for the missing, there is no work missing. Returned from the teacher, there is none. Assigned, none. And then when I select the all, I am able to see all of the work that the teacher provided to me as a student. So again, we return to our class for that information. The last thing in our students classroom area is the people section. In this section, we are able to see the teacher or teachers that are assigned to our classroom, as well as our classmates. And as a result, there are currently 3 students in the class. So there are 2 other students along with this account that are in the class. And those are basically some of the things that a student can be able to access within the Google Classroom. So it's basically like a classroom setting, physical classroom setting, where they receive the different material and resources and be able to interact with those from the different aspects. Also, I forgot to mention in the classwork area to the left where we can see our topics and our subtopics that would appear on the left, and then we could easily select from those the one that we want to access, which automatically opens those within the main area. So again, these are the main features that are accessible to a student within the Google Classroom. It can be very interactive when we as students participate and access these resources and just keep up to what's happening in the classroom. In our stream, we can make suggestions for areas that we are willing to see some adjustments or some changes being made for. Now, if you are able to observe on my stream area here, you can see for the upcoming section where once the assignments have been completed and handed in or submitted, then it shows the area to say that no work is due soon because all of them have been completed. So at this point, this has been our overall completion of the Google Classroom feature. There are so many other things that can be done, as for example the different applications that a teacher can place within these that we can access as a group or every student in the class, and then be able to interact with those materials. So in further tutorials to come, we will look at some of these applications and how they can be used within the classroom. Thank you so very much for watching another video tutorial, and I do hope that you learned something new, and at this point I believe that you are now able to properly maneuver the Google Classroom feature. Thanks again for watching.